Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have another episode of the RTG. As you guys see in the title, we have an amazing episode, man. We start off with a game on Division Rivals. Now, this was before the Division Rivals thing did end, the weekly thing ended, so this means that we are still playing with a pretty average team. I will show you guys my team towards the end of the episode, I do believe. Maybe I don't, I'm not too sure, but this was all recorded last night. The FUT Division Rivals rewards do come out at like midnight my time, which is like 3 a.m. I think EST, and then it's like 8 a.m. UK time, so it's a really weird time to kind of like have the rewards come out, but I think it's great. I'm really happy about it. And I'm especially happy that I stayed up just to go ahead and get my probably the best rewards I'm gonna get from my Division Rivals and all that stuff. But we have a great episode, so let me, what do I want to talk about, man? There's so many things that I want to talk about. Look at this finesse shot, by the way, by Neres. I heard Nepenthes talk about how overpowered outside the box finesse shots with time finishing is, how good it is. And I just try to master it, and Neres was one of the first people that I've scored with like that, and it's actually pretty OP, and you guys will see me doing it with another player kind of later on. But we are in rank 2, I believe that is where we do eventually finish. We do some SBCs in this video as well. If you guys kind of want to go ahead and do these SBCs as well, I did rare 5s, which is a jumbo gold pack. Go ahead and use players in your club. Go ahead and emulate the links, but don't go ahead and use the same players because they might be a bit more expensive. Bronze pack method is in full effect as well. Does work well. Jumbo gold pack, we open it and I'm pretty sure we don't get anything. To be completely honest, my pack luck was pretty bad up to last night. When last night came along, I was just ecstatic. It meant that basically everything else that I gotten before, all the times that I've gotten shafted, those kinds of packs just completely went away. I didn't really care anymore. I was just happy that I packed such a good player, one of probably the best players in the game. But right now, I'm in a very good spot. I built a new team, I bought a couple of new players. As you guys will see, I do have 30,000 coins up in the bank at this moment in time when you guys do see this clip. And then I eventually go ahead and buy some more players. I go buy ahead a Dutch team because I wanted to go ahead and get, I believe it was a 45k pack, which is the prime players pack. We're down to 24k, as you guys will see right there. I do build this team. I put in 4 nows, and that does complete the team. I show you guys all the prices for the players as well, since I want to show you guys kind of how much I bought them for, make sure everything's legit and all that stuff, no doubt here and there. We got a jumbo premium gold pack for completing 7 suspects. I do kind of recommend you guys go ahead and copy that one if you guys want to. It's a very good way to kind of get a very cheap pack, a 15k pack for like 5k or 4k, something like that. It's a very good way to get things. We got a guy 79 rated, nothing too great again, and I was kind of bummed out, man, because from the first day of EA access I haven't gotten a single boards player up to the last couple of packs that I do open in this video, which was kind of annoying. But we go into another SBC. This time we do the last SBC that doesn't require loyalty, and we kind of have some first owner players. We kind of have some Spanish. We do a full Spanish team for prime 9, and we do get a 45k pack, and I was like, okay, 45k packs are pretty good, right? I should be able to get something from this prime gold players pack, and I actually don't get something too bad. We don't get boards, but we get a Brazilian, we get a right mid from Spurs, we got Lucas, who at this moment in time is going for around 20,000 coins, which is fantastic because his player of the month is going to come out on Friday, which means I'm going to sell him today, the day you guys see this, because I want to go ahead and just maximize my profit, and I just don't find him to be that great of a card as a regular card. We're down to 16k, which kind of sucked, but Lucas kind of paid it all off by himself, and then everyone else kind of just was there, and I'm gonna do some 2-player packs to get some great players and all that stuff. But we got a Haro, Elliot, Laxel, all these players kind of sell for nothing too crazy, so I was just like, I was just chilling. And basically I go ahead and just keep them. How I said, I'm gonna eventually do some 2-player packs. I've seen a lot of people do a bunch of 2-player packs, and they actually do look like they're very good. I'm not too sure if icons are in them, but a lot of people have said that they've gotten icons from the 2-player gold upgrade packs, so I want to go ahead and do some of those. I'm actually kind of excited to see what we do get, because I could get some very nice bench players, and I could go ahead and maybe even change my team around depending on what I do get from those. But we did complete some SBCs, and I still want to complete a couple of SBCs when I do go ahead and get the full game, because I'm still playing on the EA access. We get the Division Rival, we get option 1, 2, or 3, 39,000 coins, an untradeable, 2 untradeable pack, or the tradable packs with the other stuff. And I'm so happy I chose the double for the untradeable, because it meant that I got double the packs, and I was actually very, very happy with what I did get. So we opened a 15k, oh no, is it? No, it's not a 15k pack, it's like a Prime Electrum Players pack or something. With a bunch of silvers, yeah. And this pack wasn't too bad. We got Kramaric, Rafinha, Valeri, nothing too crazy there, but I wasn't too mad with that. Next up, we get a Argentinian center back, which is Federico Fazio from Roma, a guy that I already had, so I sent him to the transfer list. Not a bad card there to get, nothing too crazy either. Next, we open our first 45k pack, and I am like, okay, this pack shouldn't be too great, because before it wasn't. I see Serbian, I see center mid, and I'm like, no, wait, Milinkovic Savic? And it is Milinkovic Savic, man. I thought I was going to get Nemanja Matic there for a sec, but I actually go ahead and get Milinkovic Savic, which is a very, very good card to get. The only downside is that he doesn't get that many strong links to players in the Calcio A, so I do kind of have to bring him off the bench here and there, which kind of does suck. Like, the only players he gets links to are like Jordan Lukaku, Parolo, maybe Immobile. These players are the only ones that are kind of usable and get strong links to him, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Savic. I think I'm just gonna bring him off the bench a couple of times, and I'm not really going to try and fit him into the team that much. We also get another Lazio player in there, like Dermisi or something like that, and his card actually looks pretty decent, but it's nothing that I'm too inclined on using. So we got Savic, fantastic in game stats, man, all-round card, gonna be great for weekend league, and I think he is gonna be one of the guys that stays in my bench or on my team for quite a while. We open another 45k pack, and I'm like, surely there's nothing better I can get than that. We get the signal that gives us boards again. I see French, and I can only think of one player, and I think of the player MBAPPE. That's exactly who I thought of, and that's exactly who we do get. He comes out with the Brazilian kits, he comes out and does the Sturridge celebration, and we get 87 rated Kylian MBAPPE, who arguably is the best player, the best regular gold card in this game, man. His card is fantastic. He's so fast, he has the skill moves, the weak foot. He can just play anywhere, and he is so good in game, and I am gonna have him in every single one of my teams for the rest of the year, which is going to be crazy. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do from now on, but somehow, some way, he's gonna have to go in every single team. Alright, so yeah, next up, we have our team right here. Daniel Vaz is a player that I really wanted to use because he looked fantastic. Guedes, another guy that I really enjoyed when I had his loan. Diego Costa, I've heard great things about him, and target man strikers are kind of the way to go in this game, so I went for him with 4-star weak foot and great shooting and physical stats. Kylian MBAPPE at right wing, 2-star, I believe, at right CDM with Mendy, Upamecano, Pavard, and Ralph Fairman in goal. We put marksman on Kylian MBAPPE, which actually boosts his stats to make him an absolutely ridiculous card, man. Great agility, great shooting, great physical, and this card is just going to be deadly. We come up against our first victim, which is going to be Lacazette, Walcott, Coman up top with Ozil, Oxwade, Ronaldo Sanchez, David Alaba in the back with Ake, Mina, Leno, and Hector Bellerin at the right back spot. A great team, but I would say not as good as mine, to be completely honest. So we come up against this guy, and we go right to work. Diego Costa finds Guedes. Guedes is going to find some space down the left-hand side, finds Giovinco. Giovinco finds MBAPPE, and MBAPPE finds the back of the net. Scores on his debut, puts us 1-0 up, and gets us basically the win right after that goal. We kind of get the win, how I said, and we go ahead and look at how many points we did get for winning that match. We got 65 points towards our FUT Champs qualification, and we got about, I mean, it was the first game we played into the new division rivals, so we go straight to rank number 3. I believe it's like 500 points for winning a match. We come up against this guy who had a great team on him, and he was a very good player. I really did struggle to break this guy down. When I did go ahead and play against him, it was very annoying. I show you guys kind of how I set up my team here. I usually do 4-2-3-1, but I wanted to switch it up to a 4-3-3, which kind of did work out, but eventually I had to switch it up because it wasn't kind of 3-2-1. There you go. I just synced it up once again. Diego Costa. Actually, that's Gonzalo Guedes. There we go. He gets his finesse shot, his time finesse shot outside the box. Once again, it just works. This goal annoys me. You guys saw how my player lunged. He crosses it in to Texera, who's like 5'8", and he does manage to score, man. Very, very annoying. Diego Costa is going to pick up a foul right here, which was, in my opinion, just the best thing that could have happened to me, because I knew I could put these in. I told you guys about Giovinco and how good he is. I put him on the free kick, and you guys will see him go to absolute work. Giovinco is going to be the guy who does step up with 93 free kick accuracy, I believe it is. He's going to step up over the wall, puts it on the frame behind the goalkeeper and into the back of the net, an own goal. But Giovinco, I think, might have picked up the goal. I'm not too sure, but great play from our team nonetheless. Vass is going to find MBAPPE. MBAPPE finds the back of the net with his header, and he does put us up 3-1, securing us the win in the 86th minute. A very, very difficult game against a very, very solid player, a guy who had a great team as well. We win 3-1. And we do go ahead and get into rank number 1 in our division 5, almost at division 4, and there we go, 1360 points in rank 1. We are doing great so far, so hopefully I can keep this up in some future games. And yeah, guys, this is where I will end the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys next video. Have a nice day.